have the maneuverability edge over the 109Z. Alright, don't want to deal with that. So we'll let it fly by. That's how you do it. Greetings and salutations, fellow pilots. I am very excited to bring to you in this video the German Tier 8 fighter, the brand new aircraft in World of Warplanes, the HO-229, the Horten HO-229, and what a sharp looking aircraft. I haven't produced a video in a little while, and frankly, it's because I've been a little bored. I've actually been playing some ranked play in World of Warships and enjoying that, as maddening as it is. But when I saw that they were introducing this HO-229, I had to produce this video for you and bring this aircraft to you. And wow, it's got to be now one of my favorite aircraft for sure. It's characterized as having accurate, long-range, large-caliber armament, and wow, it really does. Has two 30mm cannons, and they really do a ton of damage. 175 damage per second, 75 rounds per minute rate of fire, effective firing range of 950 meters. Excellent effective firing range there. High single shot damage. Excellent cannons. They do tend to overheat. As a fighter, it has low survivability and a vulnerable engine. A high airspeed. This aircraft gets up to, 7, 8, 900 kilometers per hour. So excellent speed on this aircraft. Good maneuverability in horizontal turns. Said to be effective in intercepting aircraft at high altitude. Stat-wise, the maximum optimal altitude is 2,500 meters, service ceiling of 4,500 meters, a rate of climb of 159 meters per second, which is very nice. Average time to turn 360 degrees is 11.8 seconds, so it's not the most maneuverable fighter, but it's not horrible either. A rate of roll of 111 degrees per second, so that's very good. Maximum optimal speed is 825 kilometers per hour, stall speed 200 kilometers per hour. I have noticed it tends to stall, so be mindful of that. Its cruising speed is 574 kilometers per hour. Boost speed is 844 kilometers per hour, and I've seen it get up to 900 kilometers per hour. Boost duration is 10 seconds, so a decent boost. Cumulative damage for the 30mm cannons is 357 damage per second, so that's excellent. I do have this aircraft to feature at specialist level for you guys. In the cockpit slot, I have equipped advanced gyroscopic sight, which increases firing accuracy by 11% for forward firing offensive armament, plus 5% chance of inflicting critical damage, plus 5% accuracy when firing at moving targets. The negative is minus 7% pilot's resistance to injuries, but I have equipped emergency medical kit to get our pilot back to health should that occur. Your other option would have been cockpit armor, but you would have lost aircraft maneuverability, and I don't want this fighter to be any less maneuverable than it is. Navigational radio equipment which increases visibility and decreased range at which the aircraft is detected by enemy aircraft. You know, I'd rather have the increased firing accuracy with those big cannons of ours. For the airframe, I've equipped Advanced Lightweight Wing Frame, which increases roll maneuverability by 8.5%. And, you know, roll maneuverability in this aircraft is very important. I'm sure you will see in the combat later how important that is. Maneuverability in turns plus 2.4%. Another plus 3% roll maneuverability and plus 2% aircraft hit points. The negatives are minus 4.2 in aircraft hit points, so a net of minus 2.2 in aircraft hit points. Minus 7% wings resistance to critical damage. I do have equipped the secondary control system, which restores controllability of wings and tails should we have a critical hit to those vital areas of the aircraft. For the engine, I have equipped Advanced Lightweight Power Unit, which increases maneuverability in turns by 2.6%. Yaw maneuverability by 6%, but I don't really use that. I don't know, maybe you guys do, but I don't. Plus 1% acceleration without boost, plus 0.5% cruise speed as bonuses. The negative is minus 12% engine's resistance to critical damage, but I have equipped emergency engine restart, so if our engine is knocked out, we can get it back up to speed. Plus we have a vulnerable engine anyway, according to the aircraft's description. Also equipped Advanced Uprated Engine, which increases acceleration without boost by 5% and cruise speed by 2.8%. Another 1% increase in cruise speed as a bonus characteristic, and plus 5% maximum speed with boost activated as a bonus characteristic. The negative is minus 13% resistance to fire. Other options would have been engine armor protection. While we would have gained engine's resistance to damage, we would have lost aircraft speed, and that's one of the vital defensive measures of this aircraft is when you get in trouble, you speed, you know, out of there, out of the danger zone. Could have gone with combined injection boost, which would have increased boost efficiency, but at the cost of boost availability, and I don't think we want to do that. We want that boost as available as possible. For the forward firing weapon, I went with improved reinforced bolt carriers. This aircraft, the cannons, like I mentioned earlier, they really do overheat. So this has plus 9.2% burst length of forward firing offensive armament, plus 2% rate of fire of forward firing offensive armament. So those are both great characteristics for this aircraft. The negative is minus 6.6 accuracy of forward firing offensive armament, and you know, it does hurt. But I think it's critical that we, you know, given how much these cannons overheat, that we just accept the accuracy issue there. Your other options would have been long gun barrels, which would have increased the range of fire, but at the cost of burst length. And you know, we already have a range of fire of 950 meters, so that's really excellent. I don't think we need to do much more with that. Gas-operated action, which would have increased rate of fire, but we would have lost more accuracy. And consumables we have not talked about. Emergency engine cooling, so you know, our boost is out. We got to get out of there because we're, you know, under threat. We hit that emergency engine cooling and get some more speed out of the aircraft. For our ammunition, I went with fragmentation ammunition, which has the maximum chance of inflicting critical damage and is recommended for autocannons. You're fine with going with the universal ammunition if you don't want to spend what it takes to get the fragmentation ammunition. In terms of pilot skills, I have Hauptmann Charlotte von Stoffen, who is a special pilot, and she comes with a couple of unique characteristics, one of which is Dazzling Star, which increases the range at which enemy aircraft are detected by 40% and the range at which the aircraft is detected by enemy aircraft by 10%. So that's a negative for us, but hey, 40%. Helps you, really see things out there and kind of plan ahead. And the main reason I equip this captain is that we get a lot of head-on confrontations in battles, and we have the Celestial Fury as a special skill on her, which in a head-on attack, the pilot fires at the most vulnerable sections of an enemy aircraft, improves the chance of causing critical damage to an enemy aircraft and setting it on fire. It increases the damage caused in a head-on attack by 20%. So I think that's really nice, and it comes in handy for sure. Because it can be sometimes difficult to hit aircraft with these cannons, I have equipped Marksman 1, which reduces dispersion of forward-firing weapons by 5%, and Marksman 2, which also reduces dispersion of forward-firing weapons by an additional 5% and increases accuracy of firing at actively maneuvering targets by 10%, which is very nice to have. If I had another 2 skill points, I would probably put it in Aerobatics Expert to get some additional maneuverability. In terms of paint schemes, you are currently looking at the paint scheme the aircraft comes with. This black and red combo, very sharp looking. Unfortunately, it only gives you plus 5% aircraft experience. So in battle, I do equip the concealing paint scheme, which increases concealment by 20%, tolerance to damage from AA guns by 10%, and tolerance to damage from gunners by 5%. So that's really important. And this is summer you're looking at. Winter, very sharp looking. Desert, and marine. I think of all those, definitely winter is my favorite. Desert probably second to that. Just what a beautiful looking aircraft. Alright, so what we're going to do now is head into some battles so that you can see this lovely aircraft in action. Alright, so our battle in the HO-229 will be over the Road to Rome Ascension Theater of Operation.
You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck. Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
Alright, we'll head first here to the garrison. Ah! Seriously. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you see when that cannon hits, it's just brutal. Alright, so we've got our bombers up there. And they're headed to the plant, of course. And this aircraft is perfect for working these higher altitudes. Head over and take a see what we can do about airfield here. And let's go after this heavy fighter. here, climb back. Flip around and finish this thing off. This is hard work. Alright, one more time. Just ought to do it. There we go. Okay. So they're, wow, man, they're really making a showing at the plant over there. Don't know if we can get back there in time. We've got a multi-roll here at our garrison. We come over here, finish off the multi-roll. SU-9, man, that has big guns. And that's the key with this cannon, is to make sure you lead enough. We've got a bomber up here, a couple bombers actually. Flip around here and hopefully finish this thing off. And then we'll head over and try to finish off this bomber that we first made some inroads into. We'll scope this one.
The enemy has control of all key objects. You cannot leave it like that.
There we go. Heavy fighter over here, kind of low in health, so probably one or two shots ought to take it out. Got a fighter and a multi-roll. Maybe try to take out this fighter first. A little distance and then we'll flip around, come back at it.
Turn back. The enemy force is too strong.
Okay, so unfortunately a defeat. We did get #1 spot on the team. Subjugator and effective fire. We'll head back to the hangar and take a look at the after action report. Okay, so 120,655 in currency, 1779 in experience points, and 88 in free experience points. We had 5 kills, 2 assists, took 1 sector, caused 3,304 in damage to aerial targets, and we were shot down 1 time. That was in 5 minutes and 25 seconds of battle duration. 5,530 in personal points. Alright, so hey, let's head into another and see how it does again. So we'll be fighting in our HO-229 over the Road to Rome Trap Theater of Operation.
Attention. You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
We will head first to the command center and then probably move on to this garrison here and see how things go from there. Beautiful aircraft.
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
So let's see what we have going on. Defense aircraft chasing one of our friendlies here. See if we can take it out. There we go. Red here already, huh? A couple of them.
We've taken over the command center. Requesting support.
109Z. Love the cannons on that aircraft. Okay. That other red go.
Bomber squadron detected. Engage them immediately.
See him. TA-152. Deadly cannons. Deadly cannons. Multi-roll, a Yak 9U. Get a little distance here. We'll turn around and re-engage. Not want to mess with the cannons on a Yak 9U. That is for sure. Okay. Is that our BF-109Z again? Is our engine cooling consumable so we can try to catch up? This is a fast aircraft. We're at 800 kilometers per hour. Yeah, we definitely have the maneuverability edge over the 109Z. Bomber. Very nice. And we've got a bomber flight coming in here. Alright, don't want to deal with that. Okay, so we'll let him fly by.
Don't let them gain a foothold.
And that's how you do it. Okay, keep these fighters off of our bomber flight so that they can go and create havoc on their captured sectors. Take it out of scope so we don't end up on the side of a mountain.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions.
Alright.
Do you read me? Over.
Well, we're not doing well this. Team's not doing very well on this particular fight.
We're losing the battle.
Sure are.
We cannot support you any longer.
Well, it would help if I could hit it.
Do you copy? Over.
Come on. That was hard work. Right. Can take down this A6M2. Maybe try to capture the sector. Almost. One more. Alright. Looks like they've got us though.
Bombers detected. Destroy them.
Alright, so unfortunately a defeat for the team. Did get the #1 spot. 1 chevron on the grade rank. Subjugator. Effective fire. And flying start. Take a look at the after action report. Okay, 208,056 in currency. 3,114 in experience points, 155 in free experience points. 10 kills, 3 assists, only shot down once. Captured 2 sectors. Did 4,469 in damaged aerial targets. That was all in 8 minutes and 5 seconds of battle duration. 11,435 in personal points, which was more than the highest scoring player on the winning team, although they did very well in the chevrons. Alright folks, so that is the HO229. What an awesome aircraft. What a great addition to World of Warplanes. So much fun. And we'll put it here back on our fancy paint scheme so that you can enjoy that. And if you get an opportunity to get the HO229, I hope you have great success in it.